25.
25.
Hello, and welcome to episode 18 of the Donut Shop Podcast. My name is Jorge, and with me we have Mr. In
Hello.
and pending Dr. Al.
Howdy.
How we doing, guys?
Fantastic, man. Fantastic.
Tired.
Freaking fantastic. I bought a new electric heater, as everyone can see. It looks amazing.
Yeah.
Did some remodeling in my studio apartment.
For those who haven't, for our audio listeners, Dr. Al has electric fireplace. Is that what that's the proper term for it?
That's correct. That's correct. And I plan on soon purchasing, hopefully, another new TV since this one's a little outdated.
Yeah, man. There's some good Black Friday deals, bro. Just pick one up.
Yeah, exactly.
I need that as well. The PlayStation 5's coming in. Need to upgrade the TV.
Oh yeah, that is coming up this week. Yeah, but other than that, man, it's been a fantastic week. You know, we finally got the results of a long-awaited battle. And, let's talk about that. That is kind of the news of the week, I guess. So, President-elect Joe Biden has triumphed over former president. No, he's still President Trump, right?
Acting president.
Yeah. Acting president.
Acting president is the
acting president. Yeah,
the correct terminology.
I don't do politics like that. But anyway,
nah,
that's just the big news going. Like everybody's talking about.
Yeah.
That's
another news that is kind of sad for any fans of Jeopardy. The host of Jeopardy passed away. If nobody is familiar with it, he unfortunately had pancreatic cancer. If I'm not mistaken. It was a long fought battle. I think he was still doing shows while I was there, so he was a true champion.
Alex Trebek, for those of you who are not aware. Alex Trebek is his name.
What a trooper.
Yeah.
How old was he when he passed?
80.
80? Oh,
80.
Wow. What a fighter.
Yeah. He fought, you know. I did have an aunt who had this and passed away in her 40s a few years ago. So it is a disease, unfortunately, that when you acquire it, the rate of death is significantly high.
I'm sorry, off topic. What did Chadwick Boseman have? I know it's cancer, but I don't. Was it pancreatic as well?
No, I think it was skin cancer.
Skin cancer?
Who? I'm sorry.
Chadwick Boseman, Black Panther.
I think he had colon cancer.
Was it colon cancer? Oh, yeah, it's colon cancer. Yeah, right. It was colon cancer.
Okay.
You are exactly. Yeah.
What's the term? What's the official term? Is there the name for
colon cancer?
I think it's just colon cancer.
I think it's colon cancer. Yeah.
Yeah, I think anybody that has any side of disease like cancer is just whatever part of your body has it.
Colorectal cancer.
I guess never mind. I'm mistaken. For a doctor, I did not know that. That's why I'm pending.
Still pending. Still learning.
Yeah. He hasn't. That's why he's still pending. He hasn't graduated.
Exactly. I haven't yet graduated yet, so I'm getting there. For my professors who's watching this, you have not taught me that yet, so don't
at me.
Don't get mad at me in class. All right, don't single me out. We haven't learned about it yet.
I'm done. No, I had to. What did I do today? So I had to buy a suit for an occasion. For some reason I remember the Express in the Chamonix. I drove all the way up there. Lo and behold, found out it closed.
Yeah, it's closed.
I had no memory. I was like, God. It's like great. Okay, so I ended up driving to the Mills for the outlet one. I was like, and just kind of.
It was only like 10-15 minutes away.
Yeah, it's just the inconvenience. It's just like I got there, looked like, wait, hold on, what happened here?
So it's funny you speak about the Franklin Mills Day or Philadelphia Mills for these millennials. But anyway, so it's actually become one of my.
We are millennials. Wait,
Gen Z.
Whatever whatever
Gen Z,
it is.
Gen Z.
Call it. Anyway,
Whatever the new upcoming.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with the terminology of these young folk, but anyway, so what was I getting at? So the Mills has become my favorite mall because if you remember actually near the beginning of our podcast, we talked about favorite snacks or snacks that we'd eat for the rest of our lives, things of that nature.
Yeah.
About.
Yeah, I think I asked that question, if I remember correctly.
mangoes with salt and lime.
Oh, I had that. I actually ate that today.
Did you?
Yeah. I was on my way out. I bought my suit. I was exiting, and I saw. I was like, "Huh, I know they had this." Like, so
Yes.
thankfully the line was short when I got there. The moment I got mine, the line jumped like 10 people. I was like, "Holy crap!"
Yeah.
Like, but yeah, I was like, yeah, like mango. It's like salt, lime, chili pepper, but all it was like, hey.
Yes, that I found that out a couple of months ago, and it has made me the happiest man. I swear.
Yeah,
But anyway,
I saw it. I saw it. I was so excited. I was like, hey, because I normally eat that like in California.
Oh, do you?
Yeah,
That's funny.
I eat it in California like really often, so I didn't know where to get it in Philly. So I saw, I was like, oh,
You don't get it in Philly.
Yeah,
So when
wait, so it's a restaurant where you just eat mangoes?
No,
with
it's not a restaurant. It's like it's a food cart, I guess technically.
Pop-up stand, bro. It's one of the pop-up stands in the middle of the walk area.
It's a very simple thing. You order, they cut, they skin the mango in front of you, chop it up, and then whatever toppings you want to add on it. So.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, I'm like, what the hell kind of?
I'll teach you how to order it in Spanish, so you can hit on the Colombian girls that are there.
Oh yeah,
the woman that wasn't Colombian. She had an accent. She looked white though.
Both times I've gone there, it's been two Hispanics. But anyway, the first day I bought it, I saw it. I talking about suits. I was in there buying a suit, and I was walking out, and I saw it, and my body lit. Like I couldn't. I bought it. I went and I sat in my car for 15 minutes, eating it and enjoying it. And I told my fiance when I got home, and she was like, "Why didn't you bring me one?" And I'm like, "If I would have bought two, I would have ate two." Period.
Fair. Wait, I was like, do you get the chili pepper? Oh, the chili.
I don't. She does.
Huh. I was curious. I feel like the chili pepper is like kind of a staple for that. I assume you would do it.
It's very common, but we've talked about my spice tolerance.
I thought this would be your one exception.
I feel like
there are no exceptions.
I feel like after we all tried the one chip challenge, I'm sure some chili peppers we could be okay with.
Yeah, chili pepper. I love the chili peppers.
I'm gonna try it out.
Oh, that's right. Hold on. This is the first episode. Okay, so last week we took a break. I had other arrangements and whatever. Anyway, I don't think we talked about the one chip challenge for me, did or Al?
We have not. No.
Yeah, introduce the newest members to the club.
All right. Before we jump to our icebreaker, let's talk about the horrors we went through.
Dude, the horrors. I can't speak. Anyways, there was nothing wrong with the chip itself. Like you could eat it. It's your mouth is on fire. Your lips are on fire. You just tell your mind, listen, everything's okay. There's no issues with it. You'll be fine. You'll still live. The problem I had was my stomach felt like it just was not sitting right. It was rejecting it. The whole night after that, it was Halloween, so I went to a party at my school, and I just I couldn't even drink. I couldn't do anything. It just constantly just felt like I wanted to just everything.
So give us your experience, Mr. N, and I'll talk on it after the fact.
And then to continue that, the next day, I had chest pain, and I was like, "Yo, did I catch COVID at the party or something?" I was like, "What's going on?" So I was like, I told my family, I'm like, "Listen, you gotta stay away from me. I don't know what's going on. My chest just feels sore, and every time I cough, it just hurts. I don't know if I caught something. I just be safe. Leave me alone for a couple of days." After a day or so, I was fine. I was healthy as a horse. That just.
I had a fairly similar. So my initial reaction wasn't as intense. So I also ate the chip, but it's a disgusting chip, by the way. I don't recommend. I don't recommend it if you want it more for taste.
I recommend it.
I don't recommend it for the taste. Anyway, it tastes like crap. The first 10 minutes, it was the first 10 minutes, it was just me suffering from mouth burn. Really, the stomach thing didn't occur until way later. So half an hour later, I got food to kind of try to calm my mouth down a little bit. I started feeling some of the stomach pain, but the food kind of settled it. I went to bed thinking I was okay. Around 6, 7 in the morning, it's like I got kicked in the gut. It woke me up. The stomach pain woke me up, and I would. This might be TMI, but I felt like I was constipated for like 12 hours straight. It was horrible.
Dude, I don't know if it's like if you try to do this challenge, you need to like eat something before it or something to have your stomach be as strong as a rock. I personally had not ate anything prior to it because I forgot all about the challenge because we were doing other activities. And then we're like out of nowhere, you're like, hey,
remember
we
me?
have these chips ready. Yeah, it's like they're sitting here. You said you were gonna do it.
Yeah, that was my fault. Yeah, so we finished up our D&D session. I was like, oh yeah, that's right. We got to eat these chips.
Yeah, and I was like, I gotta go.
So I had a fun. It's interesting the different experiences. Al says he didn't eat. I actually had a full meal about an hour or so before I ate my chip, so I had digested some of it. I wasn't like full, so I didn't suffer from any stomach pains or any of that like the guys did. But I definitely suffered the physical and emotional
The emotional
damages that came with the initial burst. Very emotional. Very emotional.
I feel like I could do 2 chips, but I would not do it.
You would do 2 chips? No,
That's a
I'm
bold
good.
statement, sir.
I'm done.
You could do it. You could do it because
you're gonna put your mouth where your mouth is.
listen, you could do it because like your mouth is already hot. Like that second chip is not gonna make it any hotter. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. The initial bite, fine. I don't want to suffer the morning after.
Yeah,
that sucked.
That's maybe like you'll.
I talked to my future wife if you really think you can do this, because she'll change your perspective quick, bro.
The only thing that you're right, I would have to agree with Mr. N that your rear end will be significantly on fire after 2 chips.
That's horrible. No, just
but other than that, it should be fine. But
yeah,
I would probably
sorry, good.
I was gonna say I would probably have like a nice meal before I do it, and that would be like kind of like a snack. I'm not experiencing that feeling of like whatever I was feeling with that whole after. It was just bad.
Yeah. Again, if I just had to eat the chip and like negates the stomach problem, I think it'd be okay. But stomach problem's not worth it.
Yeah, exactly. That's the only thing. That's what I'm saying. But the chip itself with the burning feeling, you could just take it and it'd be fine.
Yeah, it wasn't. Yeah, I mean, it sucked, but it was like it went away after a while. It wasn't that bad. Anyway, so we should move on to our icebreaker.
Yeah, so the icebreaker this week. It's a little topical, I guess. A bit late. So it's actually been now almost going on 2 months since the original launch for the new NVIDIA RTX cards. For those who are not like in this kind of atmosphere, but basically graphics cards for your computer to make them, perform better. And they're very, very far and away the best thing. Yeah, far and away the best thing you could get. So one of the things that people were doing were they were waiting in line. Some people 24 hours, some people as much as 3 days waiting in line in front of stores to be able to physically buy one or even just get a chance to potentially buy some. So with that being said, is there anything that you've thought about or that you've seen that would make you, that you feel like, damn, I would wait in line all day for this thing?
You mean like something you really wanted, really wanted? And no matter
you had to wait in line for 24, 48 hours, anything you can think of.
So the most, I've done the Black Friday like wait in line thing for like a PS for like my very first PlayStation 3, like way back when. But I wasn't in line for that. I wasn't in line for that long. Do
you remember the midnight Call of Duty waits?
Oh
that was only like 2 hours.
Yeah, that was that bad. No, but not even. Would something I want so desperately, I'm willing to wait like half a day to a full 24 hours.
Yes.
Or longer. I don't know.
Something that you would pay for, not something that would be given to you, because anyone will wait in line for free crap.
Yeah.
That's a given. But something you would want to invest in for yourself.
I don't think I would, to be honest. I just, time is money, and I'd rather not waste my time. Like, okay. I'd rather not waste my time for things like that.
I agree with Mr. N. Are you done answering the icebreaker?
Yeah,
because my icebreaker is going to connect to something, another topic we're going to talk about. Mr. Hori, are you done before I give you my answer?
For me personally, I I don't know. I'm not a patient man.
Neither.
I don't know.
Like, I'm patient. Like, I'm patient by nature because teacher thing, but I don't think I could wait in line for that long.
Yeah.
I personally have never felt the need to be like, hey, listen, I gotta go stay in line for 2-3 hours to get this product or whatever. I'll be like, hey, listen, they're probably gonna make it again or whatever the case is, maybe in a week, a month, 2 months, whatever. I'm sure I'll get it eventually. There's no need for me to just sit there and have to have the first person unless there's a significant chance that this price now lately in the mindset that I have now, unless I see the potential for this to be quadrupled or 5x in price years from now. That being said, a product that I would wait if it does happen eventually is if Tesla, Elon Musk, creates a wine specifically that has like 100 bottles and they advance it 2 weeks in advance. I would wait in line for that wine bottle to purchase it, even if it's $500.
Did you pre-order this one?
I would pre-order it too, and I would wait there for it. Why?
Sweet.
Because I would keep that wine bottle forever because Elon Musk is such a genius. And when I get to Mars, I would pop and crack it open there and celebrate.
You
Okay.
you wouldn't sell it?
No,
I would sell it, bro.
I would have sold it.
Wait,
No.
we're going to Mars. Would you like to go to Mars in the first edition Tesla wine?
no, I would go and crack it open on the journey there.
That is dedication.
Yeah,
Man.
and the reason I say this is because to transition to the topic, Elon Musk's company Tesla did something similar like that. If Mr. N could do me the pleasure and opening up the Tesla Tequila, it's like a fireball bottle. It looks amazing. Had I known, I would have spent $250 on it. Unlike wine, I'm sure it doesn't get better with time, but look at it. Such a beauty, man.
It's a work of art, man.
So okay, for audio listeners, the Tesla Tequila is shaped like a lightning bolt. It has its own like little fancy Tesla mount thing. Is that
750 milliliters.
750 milliliters. Okay, so it's a decent amount. 750 milliliters, 40% alcohol. I mean, I don't know what it tastes like. Wait, it says something about French oak, aged in French oak, whatever that means.
It was $250 for the bottle. 750. It was introduced in their website and it was sold out in a snap of a finger, man.
This reminds me of Tesla always does stuff like that. Like they had the flamethrower thing.
But that was the Boeing company. Elon Musk, you want to correct that statement. You want to say Elon Musk has a habit of doing stuff like this. Because you're right. You're right. With the Boring Company, another company he owns, he has done something similar with like the flamethrower, even a cap. He did something with just a hat, as simple as a hat that said Boring Company. And people like
Boring as in Boring?
Yeah, that's his company, the Boring Company.
Jeez.
So that guy's like my mentor, man. Hey, Elon Musk, if you happen to be listening to this channel somehow, I want you to take me under your wing, man.
I'm a simpler man. Just give me a free car.
All right.
But that's the answer to your icebreaker. That's what I would do, man.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't mind waiting a few hours for something. Again, I've done that before. I've done that I've done it like Six Flags or Universal, where I've actually waited in line for like hours just for like a Transformer ride before.
I think I waited when we went to Disney. We waited like 2 hours for a ride.
Yeah, so I've done that. Now waiting, again, half a day, like throughout from like 6 p.m. all the way to like throughout the night to like the morning, to the morning when store opens up. No, thank you. I'm not wasting my time.
I think I do agree with Al. If it was something that I could potentially see a big investment, then
it's not an investment for him. For him, it's just like, I want to drink this when I go to Mars.
Yes, that's exactly what's happening.
I mean, I guess that's an investment in a certain
that's an investment. Way. Exactly. It's an investment in yourself, man. You get to be able to enjoy this amazing wine bottle. It's been sitting there for 40 years, aging to perfection. You're on a spaceship to Mars, and it's like, what could be better than that? You know what I mean?
Then you get like the sad news that no alcohol allowed.
I don't know if it's a Tesla made chip, it's gonna be low.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be jack full of whatever.
Oh jeez.
That's but you always have a different bobblehead, Mr. Horde. What if there was a bobblehead that like is super exclusive, only 100 made? Would you wait for it?
I feel like it's more. I think that's more directed for me.
You
It'd
too.
be character specific. So there's one pop that I wanted with all my heart, but I refused to pay the aftermarket price for it.
Which one?
It was a Comic-Con exclusive. It was, for some of you who don't know, Vegeta is one of my favorite characters, and it was Majin Vegeta. It's my favorite Vegeta, but it was a Funko Pop exclusive to one of the Comic-Cons.
Is
They sell for, I think the last time I saw it was $120, and I refused to pay $120. I would not wait 24 hours for it unless I thought it would be worth more, which in case I try to buy one for myself, but that's different.
Majin Vegeta. Let's see. Okay, currently, it's signed by Chris Sabat. What? $55.
What's going down in price? Where he said it was 120. So.
Yeah, 60, 65. Yeah. I mean, I've spent more money on.
If we're talking things like that. Yeah, we're talking things like that. I'd probably wait in line for shoes that I felt had resale value.
Yeah, I can see you doing that.
That's up my alley.
Yeah.
Lately, I've got into watches, so maybe a watch.
Like I'm a full believer in let us pre-order the goddamn thing and ship it when it ships. I don't understand. I don't understand this whole. So I've been trying to make a long story short. I've been hunting for 3080 a GPU for the longest time. Unfortunately, no one has put up a pre-order. It's always you see it on a shop, you get it. You don't see it, tough luck. Wait till next day or whenever. So you're spamming refresh on like Best Buy or Micro Center. I start my day on those websites. I refresh, don't see it. During lunch break, I try again. During the evening, I try again. It's such a pain in the butt. I don't understand why don't they just give you a pre-order button and just ship it when it's done.
You gotta work for it, man. You gotta work for it.
Bull crap. Yes, I'm salty about this.
It also gives them web traffic.
It does give them web traffic. You're right. It's just so annoying.
You got the ability, like, hey, this is not available, but check some of our products out.
True.
Yeah, come on. How often don't you go look for something and end up buying something else, man?
Not that often.
Is this AMD?
This NVIDIA.
NVIDIA?
Yeah. No, AMD's new GPUs are coming out in like 10 days. So that's, I mean, I feel like I should wait in line for that one. Just so I shouldn't be a scalper, but the profit's there, and people will buy it.
I shouldn't be a douchebag.
But money is money.
Okay, so let's say you could make some money off of it. How long would you stand in line for this GPU?
Not as long as most people. Like I'm willing to drive in the 4 a.m. and get there before open. I'm willing to do that. I'm not willing to wait throughout the entire night. I have better things to do. Is
there like an actual thing about this? Like,
there's people waiting in line. They start waiting in line at like 5 p.m.
Really?
Yeah, until throughout the night.
Talking about it.
Yeah, throughout the night, and then when the store opens up, they go in, they buy it, they're out.
For the AMD chip?
Yeah, for the AMD chip that came out last week. This week, and then AMD GPUs are coming out next like a week and a half from now, and they're going to do it again. No, thank you. That's just not for me.
You gotta find a location like out in the middle of nowhere, and then nobody knows about it.
Lucky for us, we have a location.
We have a location. We could do it. It's just I don't want to wait there for that long.
Where are they sold? Best Buy.
Best Buy's only doing online orders. Trying to get tell. This is Micro Center. This is like near KOP.
Oh, you gotta go up there to get it. You wait in line there.
Yep. Again, I just happened to go Micro Center like one day. I just saw a bunch of people lined up. I was like, they're actually waiting.
You know what you gotta do? You gotta be like, yo, hey Johnny, what's up? And have like $100 bill. Hey Johnny, what's up? And shake his hand. Dude, I thank you for keeping me company.
Honestly, it's not that simple because you have to pay everyone behind them.
Why?
Because they're waiting in line too.
No, I mean, okay, well, they don't know that. Johnny, quote unquote, Johnny was just holding your spot.
Yeah.
Oh, Johnny can get the fuck out there, right? If I'm waiting for hours, if I'm waiting for hours, I'll be damned.
You'd be surprised. A lot of people don't psychologically. A lot of people don't what's the word I'm looking for?
Rock the boat.
Yeah, they don't rock the boat like that.
No.
They happen to like, oh, okay, how many times have you waited in line?
My name is Jorge. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, how many times people like wait in line? Someone ahead of you, they let their buddy in. It never like conflict. You never cause the conflict. Just like, oh, well, he let his buddy in, whatever.
What's on stake? What's at stake though? Something that I might not potentially be able to purchase that I've waited hours for, or food that I'm gonna get to eventually. It's things like that.
Yeah, that's true. There's context.
There's also a principle too.
Yeah, the only way to solve this debate is to actually do it and see what happens.
Social. All right. So someone gets in the car. Someone's in the car. I get the GoPro strapped to my chest.
Exactly. Strap your GoPro. Go up there and be like, "Hey, Johnny, what's up, man?"
All that's left is for Alvin to start yelling at the end of the video. It's a prank, bro. It's a prank.
It's just a prank, bro. It's a prank. Oh my god, I can't. Oh shit. I'm so done.
We're having a debate on our podcast. I just wanted to prove who was right. My two co-hosts. That's it.
But seriously though, let me in line.
No, but yeah,
I'll give you $100 to just keep it quiet.
I can't. Oh my goodness. Anyway, moving on. Jesus. Oh my goodness. All right. Anyway,
since we're talking about it, we could talk about the new Ryzen CPUs.
Yeah. So Ryzen CPU reviews dropped. Intel is in a lot of trouble. Intel doesn't have any competition for for AMD's offerings until early 2021, I think.
If any.
If so, well, I mean, they're supposed to release Rocket Lake, but anyway. So thanks to Ryzen's success.
14 nanometers plus.
I have no idea. I haven't looked at it, to be honest. I should.
It's 10 nanometers based on the 14 nanometer architecture.
I mean, if it's still 10, I mean, look, I'm impressed what they got out of 14 nanometers. If they could just put that effort into something else.
They didn't get anything out of it. They just didn't have to innovate, man. That was the deal.
No, they did. No, they got a lot of performance out of 14 nanometer. Like their 14 nanometer plus is fairly. I mean, yes, it runs hot as all hell, but they get a lot of power out of it.
No, yeah, you're right. They optimized it because they had to do something to be able to sell you, the same chip for 10 years, literally.
Yeah, but anyway, thanks to the success of Ryzen, my AMD stocks are skyrocketing, so it's good times.
There you go. For our listeners in there, get into AMD stocks.
Especially with the consoles dropping soon because they all run AMD. So I'm expecting some good stuff. And
they've just been generally on the uptick for a couple years now.
Oh, nice, John. Nice, Dave. I just saw that they have in fact increased 13%. That's a nice.
Yeah. AMD's making a killing. I'm just gonna ride the wave and probably sell whenever they peak.
That's the way to do it.
Yeah. All right. Anyway, let's talk about some Yu-Gi-Oh. Actually, so regionals not regionals. Like events are starting again, like live events.
Oh, real?
Yeah, and we talked. Phantom Rage dropped finally, officially. So Phantom Rage cards aren't officially legal. We do have a top 8 breakdown for PPG. This I don't remember the exact date, but this is fairly recent. So making up the top 8 was 3 Dragon Links, no surprise. 1 Zodiac.
Yeah, Zodiac, because they can make that new link, the Divine Zesto or whatever it's called, AA or something like that.
Is it a robot, right?
The Megaclops? Is it Megaclops?
Yeah.
No, yeah, something called DD Divine or I don't know, something like that. But
the AA robot.
Yeah, the AI, it requires 3 like XYZs. Yeah,
that makes sense.
Or you can exceed on top of it, kind of like how Zodiac is known to do.
Yeah, so Zodiac, 1 Buster Blader. It's interesting. It did run Dragoons, 1 Dragoon, but still. 1 Emancipator, 1 Invoke Dogmatica, and 1 Infernobles.
Nice.
So I'm surprised to see Dino up here.
I don't know.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead. No, you go ahead. Finish. What are you saying?
There's also a bunch of like smaller events where I think Prank Kids topped, and what was the other one? It was Prank Kids and something else. I can't remember.
Quick side note, Albin, the card you're thinking of is called Divine Arsenal, AA Zeus, Sky Thunder. Yes,
Yeah, there you go.
all of that.
All that words.
All that, jeez.
Just call it Sky Thunder.
I'm trying to remember what the other. I was Prank Kids and something else. What was the other archetype? It was like it came out like left field for me. I never.
You mean to tell me I should dust off my Prank Kids and sell them because they're probably up in price?
Go for it.
This is the time, man.
That's what I need to do.
Maybe you should just start buying cores that you think are gonna be competitive, and then when someone takes them to the top, you sell them for big money.
Yeah, a lot of people. There's a lot of there's a big like Yu-Gi-Oh community that does things like that, man. That goes in there, buys cores, and they actually buy like this one guy specifically. He says do it in like he calls it R9s. So that means you buy 3 for yourself to play when the deck becomes popular, so you could play meta. You purchase 3 for like trading bait, and 3 to sell. So they call it the R9s.
That's not bad. Yeah, that's not bad.
But that's just not me, man. Yu-Gi-Oh is just unless you're a collector, I don't see the value in there.
Okay, so
and because of the fact that you can't really meet people to trade and sell, so it's got to be all virtual. So there's loss in profit.
Yeah, exactly. You got to sell it on there. You got to take PayPal once it's cut, eBay once it's cut.
Yeah, just everything. Everyone takes their own fees and taxes and shipping and. So the other deck that was topping in the smaller events was god damn it, I just freaking remembered it. Plunder Patrol. There you
go. Plunder Patrols. Okay.
Yeah, and Motoche is still a thing as well. So I think we have a fairly diverse meta. Dragon Link obviously being tier 1 right now because
I don't think it's that good.
It's very versatile. I think that's its main strength.
See. The Yu-Gi, not Yu-Gi-Oh per se, but Konami does not like quote unquote DIY decks that are not archetype specific where they can charge for certain cards. Like nothing is expensive in Dragon Link, man. They're all most I think is like an $8 card, maybe if you could, and you can find it cheaper if you don't want.
As they didn't weren't a bunch of those cards reprinted as well.
They were, especially the expensive ones. Starlight Siege.
Every single Dragon Link card, I think, has been reprinted. You have the Guard Dragon ones, the Spell Traps, LP, Pisty.
Yeah, a lot of people want LP to go.
Scar Yugioh, like they're all like reprinted.
It's not an expensive deck. If I'm wrong,
it's not an expensive deck. And like I said, there's nothing for them to be like, ooh, this is the new archetype that just came out, so come buy this set so you can be competitive.
Yeah,
they're gonna hit it for sure.
Yeah, they'll hit probably all the guard dragons at this point. Agrippane's gone. LP's probably next on the list.
What is it? No sooner than December? Is it 2021? Is the next?
No, I think December. It's December. Yeah, if I remember correctly.
I don't think. Well, just as a point of conversation, I don't think. But I'm willing to hear you guys' opinions. Do you think Dragon Link is bad for the meta? Is it a toxic deck to play?
I don't think it's a toxic deck. I think it's just there's not many things that can compete with it as of right now because they've hit everything else. I do think it could use a slap on the wrist. Or I don't know. Will banning LP hit it too hard? Or no? LP's good. Definitely, it deserves a hit.
LP.
I don't know. But will it? But like, will losing LP kill the deck?
No, definitely not.
Okay. Then just ban LP. You're fine. Adamantipator's already got hit hard because of Block Dragon. Infernobles needs.
They should have never had Block Dragon.
Yeah, let's be honest. Yeah. So I think Infernoble's fine. Infernobles, that stupid grenade card, the one that rips a card out of your opponent's hand, that needs to get banned. I don't know why that has not been touched yet.
Yeah, that thing's annoying as hell.
It's an old as crap card too. So
like in a game where card advantage is king, ripping cards from your opponent's hand is way too OP. Look at Omega.
Yeah,
That got hit.
Yeah, that card specifically, the card you just mentioned, and then they also have the Neospatian. That's also like rips 2 cards or something like that from your
Yeah,
hand.
they could rip so many cards in your hands. It's
So
stupid.
you could potentially have like 1 card left, and you draw the second one, and you're like, okay, game 2, game 3.
Anyone remember Gumblar?
Oh my
Gumball
god,
guy.
That guy hits to death.
Yeah, that hit really quickly too.
I don't even think that's so any competition. I think it was just like, hey,
no, he got played, bro.
They got played, yeah. For the U lock, the extra deck lock.
Yeah.
People played it for that, and they just screwed you over. I mean, like originally for Nobles it was like a worse Emancipator because Emancipator could just play through so many hand traps, but now Block Dragon's gone, so Inferno Nobles is a pretty good alternative. I'm interested in the deck. Like, it's a very nice archetype. It's just I think stupid the grenade card just cancerous, in my opinion.
It is, but we've kind of been out of the game with all COVID situation. We haven't had an opportunity to.
I am rust. Well, I want to blame my rust, but I got wrecked pretty hard by Al the other day. So we played like 4 matches. I lost every single one. I got really salty at the end.
Did he read all the cards?
I mean, no, he'd have to read the cards because Pro did it for him.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly right.
So I need to go back to the drawing board and
make him play on Dueling Buck.
Do you actually have the deck now, like the full?
I have not gotten a chance to upload it on there now.
No, I mean, do you have the deck physically?
Yes, I have the deck.
Okay. We did have a Yu-Gi-Oh day then.
Every single card that I needed has come in.
Okay, yeah, we should definitely have a Yu-Gi-Oh day.
So for our listeners, 3 of us have been playing Yu-Gi-Oh again for 2 years now.
I think so. Way since like 2016, 2017. Yeah,
2017.
Not 2016. We haven't been playing for 4 years.
I think 3 years. On and off.
2017. Okay, 2017 then. Sorry.
But anyway, so the longest running gag in our games is that our dear Dr. Al does not read his own cards.
I do not know.
So it's so prevalent, and it became a meme in and of itself.
A person on the internet told me the same thing. Read your cards.
No way!
I swear to God. He didn't say read your card. He said read the card.
Oh crap!
You should have been like, my best friends tell me the same crap.
I should have saved that a replay so you guys could have seen. I kid you not. I openly admitted. He said, "Read the card."
That's great. Oh man, at this point, don't just never read the cards. I like the meme. Just keep it going.
No, just keep going. I've committed too much already. I'm 3 years in. I can't change it now.
3 years in, and we still haven't changed them, man.
Oh. It's that and the names. In D&D, never gets. I'm about to rename our starting town Pallet Town because of whatever he keeps calling it Pallet Town.
Because it doesn't really sound like Falatin at all, but Fandolin at all.
Yeah. I mean, watch me rename it Pallet Town, and you never call it Pallet Town ever again.
So start calling it Fandolin.
Start calling it Fandolin.
I'm terrible with names, man. I always admit it. Every time I talk to people, I'm like, listen, don't take it for don't take it personal, but I might need a couple weeks to try to get your name correctly. There's one girl I was co-working with like recently. Her name is what is her name?
What is her name?
Proving the point, man.
Come back full circle.
I think her name is Sarah, if I remember correctly. No, what's her name?
Oh crap!
Shit, Sarah. I think it's Sarah. Anyways,
you talking about Monica?
No, not Monica. No. So anyway, I was like, hey, I'll see you next week, and I called her something else that starts with an S. And then I'm like, I went to my car. I'm like, wait, that's not her name. I was like, I think her name's Sarah. So I text her. I'm like, yo, my bad. I called you the wrong name on the way out.
What the hell, man?
Oh my god, I can't.
She was like, yeah, you did. She was like, but I didn't pay no mind. I was like, no.
Yeah, we're at the point where we just kind of accept it now.
Then I told her, I was like, don't take it I was like, don't take any offense to it. It's just something that I'm
You
terrible at
failed
names.
to be able to do.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my god, I can't.
So funny you say that. I had an employee at one time who could not pronounce my name, Jorge. So he would call me, and I know he didn't mean any harm by it, but it was just funny. He'd be like, Julio, I'm like, it's Jorge. Jose, it's Jorge. Juan, it's Jorge. And then every time, and it would just be deadpan, like, it's Jorge. It's Jorge. And I'm
it calls every other stereotypical Spanish name.
it got to the point I'm like, all right, just call me George. And I don't like being called George. So just call me George. It's just fine. You sure, Julio? Yes, I'm sure. Oh man.
No.
I'm telling you, man.
Great. Yeah. One of the best things is I have my first and last name are very, very easy to say.
Yeah, it's not that hard to say.
Yeah, so it's not. Yeah, so I don't have that problem, fortunately. Anyway, what are we at? We're at 40 minutes. I did want to talk about Spider-Man Miles Morales. So the very first PlayStation 5 game that's been like reviewed out publicly.
Oh yeah,
yeah. So reviews are the reviews are fantastic. Everybody loves it. Typical PS4 Spider-Man, PS5 Spider-Man reviews. Well, the thing that I was interested in was a viewer I was watching. He actually loaded he captured from the starting screen to loading the game, and I've never seen a game load that fast in my entire life.
Oh, where?
He timed it in it was 2 seconds.
Oh wow, nice.
So it's from starting the game. So getting to the start menu, where you click continue game or whatever, into loading it, loading up the entire open world of New York was 2 seconds, which is insane. Especially coming from I have an SSD, PC gaming, all that. I don't think I've ever seen a world load up that quickly.
That's awesome,
yeah, so it's impressive. So all that. So I gave Sony a bunch of crap about their super fast SSD, NVMe SSD. I basically just called it fluff, and I trashed it. I thought it was just bull crap. I take it back. I officially take it back. Just want to put that on the air. My bad, Sony. You did good.
Oh man. That's funny. Excuse me, I haven't had my coffee today.
Oh crap.
I had to settle for pedestrian soda today.
Oh, pedestrian soda.
What's wrong?
I'm actually in the process of.
Pedestrian soda. Why?
Why pedestrian soda though? I own Coca-Cola company. I don't own Coca-Cola.
Why say you own Coca-Cola? Hold on. Where's this money coming? Where's this money at, man?
I don't own Coca-Cola.
Right.
I own Coca-Cola stocks. Why are you calling it pedestrian?
You don't even know what I'm drinking. How do you know it's not
soda.
Pepsi?
Because you're a Coke guy. We know this.
All right, fair enough.
Exactly. You're
Was it
paying
Coke?
me.
Was it Coke?
I think it is, yeah. So whenever you go to any fast food joint, for people out there, I'm willing to challenge somebody to do this and let me know how it goes. When you go to a restaurant and if you order a Coke and they tell you is Pepsi okay, say no and see what happens.
Wait, what happened? Sorry, I missed that. Sorry, I was reading YouTube comments. What happened?
So when you go to any restaurant and you ask for a Coke and they're it's Pepsi okay, say no and just see what the reaction is.
Yes, that's gonna start something.
No, you don't. I'm not asking you to be rude. Just be like, hey, can I have a Coke? Oh, is Pepsi okay? No.
This is stairs.
I'd rather drink water. Or vice versa. If you know they serve Coke, then ask for Pepsi and just say no.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it now. I was at Arby's on my way back home today, and Arby's used to sell Pepsi products, but they switched over to Coke. So the word Pepsi left my mouth. Wait, I mean Coke.
It's
it's close to pulling that off. Close. Hey, let's see. So, big shout out to Tracy being in our comments today. Very nice.
Oh yeah, look
Yeah.
at that.
And a DJ. Oh god, I'm sorry. I'm mispronouncing your name so hard. I'm sorry. Adicha?
Yeah, probably.
Adicha? Am I saying that right?
I want to be the person to judge this, so I can. I would butcher it.
I'm not the one to ask. Why?
So I will stay away from this. I couldn't even remember my coworker to this day's name, if it's Sarah or something else.
God, man, come on.
I'll leave it to the professor. The professor was a teacher and has
he has to know 30 names a week.
Yeah, has experience with this, so he could go ahead and.
I hate you so much. Oh my goodness. Again, I am sorry for butchering your name, but hello. Welcome to the Don't Shut podcast. She asked if we're an indie dev team because you look like it. Fortunately, no. We're just a group of guys being silly, I guess, in this case.
Yeah, we're just a group of friends, just talking about things that interest us and hopefully interest our viewers as well. So we welcome you to the team. Maybe eventually we'll be an indie developer team.
Wait, hold on, the team? Wait, hold on, are we inviting her to the podcast?
No. I mean, like, I'm gonna say, it's the not team. Welcome to the
show.
Welcome to the show. Or for being a fan, I guess. I don't know. We gotta find a catchy name for our fans out there.
Do we? Or should we hold? When we have enough viewers, we should hold a poll. See what happens.
Oh man,
we'll in the bet it'll somehow be dirty.
Probably.
We'll have to lay it out there and like choose them exactly. Run a.
They're gonna be Al's no names.
That's cool. I like that. I actually like that a lot.
Oh man, because damn well we try to have him read half of the names.
Oh no, dude!
Every day, every time we get fan mail, starting now, Al reads the names first.
All right, let's do it.
30 minutes into the freaking podcast, he's still gonna be butchering it.
I'm down. The name's gonna be like John. I'm gonna be like Jimmy.
It's gonna be that simple, man. It's gonna be Dave, and he'll be like, "Is that Davi?
David?
David? Oh my god, I can't.
David?
I take David. Was it Garcia back in high school? He called me David, like David. Yeah, David.
Yeah, I think he said as you call him in Spanish.
Yeah, I was like, okay. Yeah, I was like, okay, yeah, I'll take it. Cool.
If I had such a basic name, I'd do the same thing to people. Oh, is it David? No, it's David.
You put apostrophe right on in between it.
Yeah, there's an accent on the I and there's a silent E at the end.
Speaking of so a random story. So I'm teaching virtually. We use a site called Clever to kind of give like kids apps to access all their like different programs. So the teachers page is DN, but for some reason all my kids see DN. They automatically said the website says Dr. N. It's like you just made my father very proud, very happy.
A little less disappointed. Look, Dad, I have a website called drn.com.
I have 30 kids calling me Dr. N now. Are you proud of me now, Dad? In all honesty, no, my dad's. I would hope my dad's proud of me. Tracy, I've done it. The Dr. N thing or
David thing, maybe.
The David, maybe the David. Give me the name thing. Yeah, make your name sound fancier than it would. There should be whatever.
I know that name has suffered through some butchering.
Oh my god, definitely. Oh my goodness. Anyway, we're about to hit the 50-minute mark. Do we want to start talking about manga?
Yes, we gotta talk about the what is it?
All right, look, summarize short. There's no One Piece, so we shed a tear. Dr. Stone. I didn't read the last 2 chapters, and that speaks a lot of volumes for the chapters. But we can.
Yeah, I'm very disappointed with how Dr. Stone is.
It has transitioned to a different route than I am more like I don't know. I didn't really like the direction it's taken path.
Yeah, I don't either. It's like it's come. I don't know. I don't want to say it's not stale. It's just there's like plot holes, I guess, and I'm just not a fan of it.
I think another issue is that it feels like every story, particularly in mangas and anime, I guess this. At one point, the story reaches an apex where it just has to keep escalating. So we went from a small village, now it's the whole world. So obviously, everything has to escalate.
And now we're going to the moon.
And now we're gonna go to the moon, but it's a little too quick.
Yeah, definitely, yeah, very rushed. Dr. Stone's a little disappointed. It's a shame too. Like, it had such good promise. My hero dropped the bomb that everybody knew was a thing. So
it's like
actually, hold on. So, Al's a recent reader. Yeah. Did you have any inkling that
I thought based on the firepower that he might be related to
so a guy who marathoned it eventually caught on before the reveal, so it wasn't exactly the world.
I had a feeling like based on his firepower and like he maybe, and the fact that he had another son who we have not seen or might potentially be dead or maybe not dead or whatever the case was, I forget. But yeah, I had a sneaky suspicion they might be related.
Yeah.
So sometimes, so for those that don't know, I like to watch wrestling sometimes, a fair bit. And one of the things that often gets talked about is when there's an obvious story element that they're going with, like if they're taking one guy and obviously this is going to be his story and it's very obvious, but sometimes it's like there's a balance between doing what the audience expects, but is in theory the right story element, or trying to be clever and switching it. And then, okay, yeah, sure, you caught us off guard, but does it improve the story any more than what would have been? So I'm curious what you guys think to that in regards to Dabi being.
I think it's fine. It's fine. Yeah, it's fine to be predictable. I think being predictable is better than, surprise for the sake of surprise. Cough, cough. Star Wars.
Yeah, I was gonna say Naruto.
The fact that like it was, you can make the correlations. It wasn't like anything to be to look at it as like a downfall. I had my suspicion. I might not have been 100% with it, but I felt like they were.
Yeah, I don't think that's not a sign of bad writing. I don't. Yeah, but predictable writing isn't bad writing.
It's subjective, but I was just curious how you guys felt about it. Yeah. So I feel like it should have been a little more hidden.
I'm okay with it.
Obvious and on the nose.
I'm okay with it.
I mean, in this particular book, let's call this manga a book. It wasn't a deciding factor that it was not that well hidden. You know what I mean? If it's like in the Star Wars where it was like blatant whatever you correlate, like compare
surprise for the sake of surprise.
So then yeah, maybe I don't know. Like it I would say it depends on the book, maybe how like surprised or how bad you feel about it. I don't know. Like,
yeah, I mean it's whatever. Again, we all saw it coming. I mean, so cool to see. I did find it a little random to kind of like in the middle of a battle, I guess. He just kind of like, got on his pedestal and was like, hey, guess who I am? It's like, okay. A little random.
It was me all along.
Tracy clarified the Pepsi thing. So I'm assuming the whole is Pepsi okay and the whole no.
No, I for this lady in particular, no, Pepsi is never okay.
I am drinking Coke, by the way, and not a sponsor, but just
she'll drink air before she'll drink Pepsi.
Hey, there you go, guys. Thank you for paying me some dividends every quarter for supporting my Coca-Cola stocks. I appreciate it. keep up the good work.
How much is Coke now?
I don't know, but keep up the good work.
My investments in Coke stocks. This is becoming a very expensive year for me because I've been spending like crazy. Well, phone, computer parts, stock market. I'm not a smart spender lately.
That's what happens when you stay home.
Right?
Seriously, man.
All I have to do is like scroll through Amazon. Ooh, click.
Exactly. If you're driving to work and come back, you could be like listening to it. So that's 2 hours less that you're looking at things online and you're like, oh crap, this catches my attention. I need to have it.
Yeah.
Or something like that. So
Yeah, man. I
I
think
need some more impulse control.
there was a good couple of weeks where there was an Amazon package at our door every day, maybe 2.
yeah.
Basically,
To me and the message, it was just like that. Yeah.
But I gotta tell you one thing though, Mr. Aaron, that some of your purchases have been, even though you say,
I mean, it's not a waste of money. Like, again, the stocks are my shares are making me money.
Exactly. That's what I was trying to get at. Those are like investment for the future.
Yeah.
Some other things, I could
not so much.
You know what? I'll defend your other things, Mr. N. Sometimes you buy things that put smiles on your face, and sometimes that's priceless.
Yes, if you're talking about
spending a few $100 on a computer part, that's priceless to some people.
Few.
That's fine. If you want to upgrade some things, that's fine. But I'm talking about things that like, hey, I have 50 coffee makers. I need another one or something like that.
Oh God, yeah. I mean,
that
doesn't help. That doesn't help me either. That doesn't help me either. Do you see the Funko Pops behind me?
Oh,
I do. It was not pure. It was unintentional to connect the two together. It just
that was very on the nose, man.
Like, wait, hold on. I was like, as I'm hearing this analogy, I'm like, wait, hold on. This is attacking me.
Being our podcast name being the Donor Shop Coffee and Donor Shop Podcast. That's what it clicked to me.
Yeah, I don't know. It felt like you looked at the camera right at Mr. Ernest and said, "You don't need 50 Keurigs, Mr.
Correction. I looked to my right, which is nothing here, and then looked back at the camera and made my comment. Okay.
Oh my God, I'm done. Oh my God.
And we have video proof to prove what I was saying.
Listen, everybody needs.
This is an audio podcast. I don't know what you're talking about. What video?
Everyone needs someone to keep them in check, and everyone needs an enabler sometimes. And Lord knows I've enabled Mr. N quite.
Oh my God. The times he'll invite me to, he'll like say, "Hey, let's go to Micro Center for my arbitrary thing." Like, yeah, sure, I'm come with. Give a company. He's
enabled you to buy.
He's enabled me to buy so much crap.
Wait. In my defense, he was already thinking about it. I just kind of,
He gave the shove.
So, anyways, he's enabled you to purchase stuff.
Yeah.
I've enabled you to purchase stock markets stuff.
Yeah, you guys are horrible friends.
I'm like, yo, it's a dip. I'm like, yo, our stock market down. He's like, yeah, I know, I've lost some money. Yeah, put some more in.
He's like, you're right.
He's like, yeah, you know what? I'm buying 10 more.
You guys are horrible friends. God damn it.
Oh man. So we saw about when we went to he ended up. I needed something. It was like a monitor. I think it was a monitor. Yeah. And he was like, well, my computer parts are getting kind of old. Well, I mean, there's no one just came out, Dave. Damn, they got a bundle too, so you can save like $20.
Walked out. I spent like $600.
Yeah.
Somehow.
And he looks at me like it's my fault, and I'm like,
what? It's your fault. You could just kept your mouth shut. Well, I have no. Oh God, this is when I need a girlfriend. Someone just to take my credit card and say no.
They'll wind up spending some money on her anyway. So
that's also true.
You'll kind of like it's either directly take.
Yeah, either you're buying her crap or you're buying yourself crap. There's no.
Yeah, I read about myself crap. Let's be honest here.
Exactly. So.
Spoken like a true ladies man.
Speaking of ladies man, so in D&D, I got to very personally watch this man try to score a date.
This man, he means Dr. Al.
Dr. Al.
Specify.
It means Brother Kane.
Brother Kane, sorry. Brother Kane trying to score a date. I'm assuming using his, kind of imbued with his, with some God knowledge, and it was interesting. I expected more play. He just kind of went straight for it. Like, oh shit.
I am a blunt approacher. If I find a girl attractive, I just be like, hey, my name's Al. What's going on? Like, you look. I find you extremely attractive. You free? Let's do something this Friday. No, okay, peace out. I'm out.
Yeah, I'm gonna start. Yeah, make Brighter Kane a ladies' man just to get more dating like pickup tips from you.
Like,
oh man,
listen, it's like sometimes you just gotta. It's all about the confidence to get to the point, man. There's no beating around the bush, taking turns to come to the direction. Just be like, hey, I find you attractive. You and me. How about Friday? Let's do it.
Oh, you know, like the best piece of advice I ever gotten from you, from just from this podcast, was the whole you're talking to a woman and if her legs are facing you or not.
Yeah.
This is the best piece of advice I've heard. Period, and it sticks with me.
Yes.
Wait, since you bring that up, have you gone on a date since that piece of info, and has that come up?
I don't leave the house. What time do I have to date?
Man,
I work at the only time I leave the house is D&D in the gym.
When he goes back to school and he's got a cute professor, a teacher, he's gonna be like, she looking at me with her legs.
Damn, those legs can't stop staring at me.
Oh man. So, it's kind of hard to bring. It's kind of hard to bring those into my D&D session because I can't tell whether or not that lady's looking at me with her legs.
You know what? I'm gonna start describing the scenes now with whether or not her legs are looking at you.
There you go.
And just make sure they have long legs too. For some reason, I like girls that have like
you know, Alan has long legs.
Oh, damn it, I can't. Anyway, so
you know what we should do, Al?
Yeah. Oh no.
So. We gotta get Mr. Rin on a date.
Okay.
I don't like where this is going.
And we need to be an earpiece in his ear.
No. Oh my god. No.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
I'll do it. I would do it too if you want me to do it with me. You two could be in there and shoot me somewhere else.
Hey, bro, listen.
It'd be hilarious. I would record it.
How would I? Oh my god.
I'll say word for word whatever you guys want me to say.
Oh my god, it's gonna be horrible.
Just be like,
Man, all he has to do is get one of the Galaxy Buds in, man. You could hear just fine. Pick up the person in the audio, respond.
No, this is such a bad idea.
I feel like it's a great idea. We should do it. Unfortunately, we might have to wait till next year.
It's kind of hard to score a date with COVID and everything.
When the virus is gone away or
whatever.
No,
man. That's an excuse, Mr. Rin.
No, I'm saying.
Tell you what, you find me you find me to date, I'll do it.
Okay.
Say that. Right?
Listen.
Yeah,
it's I mean to back my boy up. I'm single too. So
I was like, yo, throw me a piece.
You know what I mean? No, not throw me a piece as in like throw me a girl. I meant like I do have to vouch for him that just going to work and coming back home and going to a D&D session is kind of limiting to find yourself.
It is. Oh god, it is.
And the whole stupid like online dating, bro.
I've given up on online dating.
It's like it's so boring, dude. Like it's like you said, and then you're like talking about. I'm like, no. Half the time I get right to the point. I'm like, listen, there's no point in me like 50 questions here back and forth. Like, hey, what's going on? It's like, you want to set a date? Let's get together. No, yes. So let's move. Keep it walking. You know
for me, it's like so the online dating part. I have no problem getting the numbers. The numbers, like honestly, if you check my contact list, I have like a half a dozen or so girls, just numbers.
But okay.
No, but the thing is, like, we'll text for a little bit. I get bored. I don't care enough to reply. I mean,
exactly, dude. I can show you like a dating app, and it's like a bunch of girls saying hey, and I'm like, hey, what's up? And then they say back, and I'm like, nope, unread. I forgot all about it. Like, it's so boring, man. It's so boring.
I mean, again, this is coming from the guy. I've spent money on dating apps too. So I dived in. Like I went full in, like trying to.
Oh, you went through the whole experience.
Yeah,
no, I just do it for fun every now and then.
Yeah, but, I don't know. Like I'd rather just meet a girl somewhere.
I don't want to say, you know, I never got a chance to, but man, I never got to experience dating apps. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, you should get the missus to make your profile for you.
Okay.
She makes a profile and see what how she sees you and see if that gets any bites.
You want her to create a dating profile for me for girls to want to hit on me.
She has full control of it. But she has full control of it though.
Yeah, but think about it.
I mean, I think it'd be a fun experiment. Again, like she'll be in full control of it. Like it'll be her. It'll be her account, just your face on it. Like
that'd be pretty fun.
Yeah, I think it'd be pretty fun, right? Again, like you're not getting the messages; she's getting the messages. It just happens to have your face.
Hypothetically,
yes.
If she manages to score a date through my face, would you feel bad?
No, I mean, why would I? Why would I?
Listen, you can score a date online, bro. And
yeah, like it's you can score a date. It's just can you score the right one?
Listen, I'm sorry. I'm all about like.
I'll tell you.
I'm all about natural beauty, bro, and like dating websites. They got the right angle with the right.
Oh yeah, right, dude.
With the right amount of.
Dude, I can spot an edited photo like a mile away. I see it. I'll put like this is fake.
It's like, listen, for a first date, we're going swimming. That's what we're doing. We're jumping in the pool, and we're coming back up.
See what comes out.
Yeah. That's gonna be our first date.
Oh crap! I can't.
We're finding an open swimming pool and we're going swimming.
Oh, God, I can't. I saw our Sam's open this time of day.
I don't know. You go to the gym. The gym has a swimming pool. Like, first date going to the gym.
I don't know how that works.
It wouldn't work. It wouldn't work.
My face hurts.
It wouldn't work, but it would be funny as hell.
Dude, there's so many times I've been tempted to try picking up girls at the gym, just out of curiosity.
Yeah, it could work. You should.
Yeah, I know it can work, but just
that's your perfect opportunity. Just go up to them, bro. I'm telling you straight up. You just gotta be like, listen, you look pretty when you're free. Let's get together, and that's it, man. Like, that's all I gotta say. And
maybe God, like if this fails miserably, I'm never gonna go back to that gym ever again.
No, go there. Why? Dude, you gotta be confident. Even if it felt miserable, you show in there and you saw that you got confidence that hey, it didn't work. I don't care. You know, I'm still coming here. I still got a smile on my back. I'm still gonna stand up straight.
Have you guys ever tried to pick somebody up at the gym? Does this come up?
I've heard stories. My aunt's been like, people like picked her up or tried to pick her up at the gym.
I have not. No, I usually just go do my thing and get out of there.
I think again, that's one of like the few social places I go to now. So it's just
it's the only social place you go to, man.
My last ex,
I mean, D&D counts, right?
Yeah.
I mean, we're all friends, I guess.
Yeah, that's right. What was that?
Now I was saying my last ex, we went to the gym a couple of times, and yeah, she was getting hit on, and I'm like, yeah, go ahead, continue doing what you gotta do. Talk to them if you want. I don't really shit.
It's like
I'm gonna do my work, yo. I'm out.
Yeah, man.
Speaking of getting hit on, I got hit on today.
There you go.
By who? Wait, by who?
At a drive-thru, this girl was trying to flirt with me.
Swear to God. Wait, what'd she say? I'm curious.
Huh?
What'd she say? I'm curious.
I'm not shooting myself in the fight.
It's like, what'd you order?
Sandy's gonna hear this. Come back an hour or two later. She'll be like, "So what happened?"
Can you please elaborate on some further details?
Oh crap!
Yeah, maybe at a later date.
Maybe a week from now.
Yeah. A week from now.
Yeah. Anyway, oh god, dude. Speaking of, it's really hard to like. I feel like it's harder to pick up people now with the whole mask thing going on because I'm like super cautious of who I look at now. So is she cute or just like something hiding under there?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. It's a very.
I think this is the best time to go on a date with someone who's wearing a mask because their personality has to shine.
That's true. I'm shallow. Like I'm a shallow man. I'll admit it.
Tell me something I don't know.
Nah, yeah, the whole mask thing right now. It's a lot of like. Plus, the places I like to go to, they're like kind of closed down, or you gotta wait in line. And
a friend of mine, who's also been in the quote unquote dating business around the time that the virus began. He's like, damn, man, now I'm definitely not going to meet anyone. And I'm like, well, no, bro, now's your chance. Now that you can't meet in person, this is when your personality shines. If you can't do it now, you'll never be able to do it.
You got a point. Yeah, point. You gotta like,
Oh no.
but like it. I feel like the whole thing about like doing it through like online, like texting and stuff like that. Like there are certain things that you could say with your vocal speech, like your mouth or whatever, like the way you say it, that could come off either sarcastic or flirtatious. But if you're just sending it in a text, it's kind of
it's really like. I feel like the main question I always ask is how do you feel about phone calls? Just because I just want to transition to phone calls. Just I'm sick of texting.
Like I remember this. I posted this one picture when I went to Maine, and I drew this little like horse, and it's the ugliest picture ever. But I posted it on there, and I'm like, "Yo, this is my best work of art." And the girl was like, "She was like, that's a real." She was being sarcastic, of course. She was like, "That's She was like, "That's a really good picture." I was like, "What school did you go to?" I was like, "The best school ever." I was like, "What was it? Like Julian School of Art." I was like, "I won't settle for nothing less." And but anyway, so she gave me back, and it was just so boring, bro. Like I don't know.
I was like, my game's not working.
Yeah, I just feel so like I don't know, man. It's just so unappealing.
Yeah, fair enough.
Anyway,
Anyway.
I'm gonna meet a bunch of girls when school starts, dude. That's what I'm waiting for. At Temple.
Anyway, I think we're gonna call it night there. I guess, guys, we are a little past the hour. Well, by little I mean quite a bit past the hour. Yeah, we had a good conversation.
Time is subjective, but yeah.
Hold on, what?
Yeah.
What do you mean time is subjective?
A little and a lot subjective, man.
Anyway, let's see. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in and enjoying our shenanigans. My name is Mr. In. You can find me at Mr. David In. Wait, sorry. Trace says, "Can I help? I want to control a David date." No,
I think so. I think she definitely has more time with you than the rest of us, man.
That's fair. You know what, Trace? You want it? You want to jump in? I'm all for it.
I'm all for that.
I'm all for it. Oh no, this is gonna be horrible. Anyway,
this is side note. This is when if they would have really created good Google glasses, so I could see what you're seeing.
Oh my!
This is when it would have been perfect.
Speaking of Google, but we missed the most important thing that I wanted to introduce today. But next time.
Wait, before I outro, what was it?
We could talk about it next time. It's
Right,
what we were talking about prior to the podcast.
Next time. Okay, next time. Okay.
You gotta tease it, bro.
You gotta
tease it. All right. Tune in next week for Dr. Al's Google News or whatever.
Not Google News. Favorite news.
Favorite news. All right. Anyway, again, this has been Mr. In. You can find me at Mr. David In on Instagram, Twitter, even though I haven't posted much in a while. Thank you guys for tuning in. You can find Mr. Jorge at.
You can find me at Being Jorge on this podcast. Sorry. I'll probably put up my socials at some point. I'm actually becoming like a little bit active on Instagram.
Yeah, I noticed. I'm so proud of you.
A little bit, like
more active than I have, because I don't be active at all, dude.
Yeah, he's been active lately. Yeah,
like 3 pictures in a month, bro. That's more than I do in a year or two.
Yeah, right. Bravo.
Yeah.
Hey.
So yeah, I'll toss that on there.
Yeah. Right. The whole social media thing.
And you can find Dr. Al
at Paging Dr. Al, and if you stay tuned again, I got a big announcement to make on my.
I completely forgot about that.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You're supposed to have big news. Yeah.
Is the news posted yet?
No, not yet.
Yeah, but I haven't seen it.
No, stay tuned though.
Anyway,
follow me on Paging Dr. Al for the best,
on
best
Instagram.
post ever.
Instagram, yeah. Anyway, so anyway, you can find the Donut Shop podcast here on YouTube, Apple Podcasts, Amazon, Podbean, Google, Spotify, and anywhere else you can listen to podcasts. Again, thank you guys for joining us tonight. Again, I'm enjoying the comments. It makes an interesting show, I guess.
Yeah. For some of our viewers, this is not my normal setup. I am quote unquote operating on my usual baby. So yeah, but I actually enjoyed this. I think this is it's a different thing. Also, please feel free to email us at theogdonutshop@gmail.com with your questions, comments, theories, or why you should help David find a date.
Oh, no.
And or be a little angel or devil on his shoulder.
Oh god, my uncle listens to this. This is gonna end horribly for me.
Hey, Dave's uncle, feel free, chime in. Let us know what we can get him to say.
Oh no.
And you can also answer the
Oh,
icebreaker question. Yeah, which was, is there anything or has there ever been anything that you'd be willing to wait in line for 24 plus hours for? Thank you.
All right. Anyway, everyone have a good night. Thanks for listening.
Bye.
Peace.